What's up guys, the beast from the east is here. The best of Xiaomi aka Xiaomi Mi 11 takes on the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Xiaomi is slowly challenging Samsung the way Huawei did a couple of years ago. The Mi 11 is the first phone to come with a Snapdragon 888 processor along with some crazy specs. The unboxing experience of the Mi 11 is very similar to Apple and Samsung, pretty much the same kind of box. Inside the box we get the phone, the charging cable, paperwork, and surprisingly there is a case out of the box, which is still nice to see. Now this phone costs almost around $750. The global price will be around that level, and based on this it's actually a competitor to Galaxy S21, but if you look at the specs of the phone it actually looks like a rival to the $1,200 Galaxy S21 Ultra. 108 megapixel camera, one of the brightest OLED displays ever with 120Hz refresh rate at Quad HD, 65 watt fast charging, Snapdragon 888. If Xiaomi is bringing all these crazy specs at this price point, how does Samsung prove that it is worth more? Let's see if Mi 11 is actually the Galaxy killer or not. So design wise, Xiaomi has done quite the homework. We have this matte finish. This blue color has a gradient look to it, different shades. It glows depending on the lighting. Feels really light in hand despite having that 4600 mAh battery. The Galaxy S21 Ultra on the other hand brings more of a mature vibe. The matte finish is amazing. Black color looks really classy, and even that phantom silver color. Also, if I compare the Mi 11's design to S21 or S21 Plus, I kind of like Samsung's design more, especially if you look at the camera bumps. The camera bump on the Mi 11 kind of reminds me of those void memes. But overall, keeping the price in mind, it's definitely a premium phone. Now, display is where Xiaomi went crazy. This phone has 1500 nits brightness, Quad HD, 120Hz. It's borderline as insane as the display on the S21 Ultra. Both have almost the same screen size of 6.8 inches, just a difference of the punch hole placement. Xiaomi has this on the left while Samsung sticks with its iconic middle punch hole look. Both phones have the in-display fingerprint scanner, but I don't think Xiaomi implemented the latest generation of Qualcomm fingerprint scanner. It's a bit slower in unlocking speed compared to the S21 Ultra. Now under the hood we have Snapdragon 888 on the Mi 11 versus Exynos 2100 on the S21 Ultra. I'll be doing my speed test, but from my current understanding and usage, it feels like Samsung has a slight edge when it comes to the CPU, but GPU still goes to Qualcomm. Games like PUBG still have more graphics settings unlocked on the Snapdragon model compared to Exynos 2100. Something developers can update for Exynos 2100, but currently we have this only on the Qualcomm models. Again, I'll be doing my speed test. We'll be checking out gaming as well as apps opening speed with video rendering as well. Can't wait to do that. Be sure to subscribe. Software wise, both phones are having Android 12. The Mi 11 comes with MIUI 12. It gives me iOS vibes if I compare the quick setting toggles to the iOS control center. I like that I don't have to install a wallpaper app because it has so many wallpapers built in. Plus Xiaomi has something called Super Wallpaper which looks insane every time you unlock your phone. Really smooth animations as well. Overall it's a pretty good UI. Samsung on the other hand, of course, the One UI 3.0 built for one-hand optimization. Also Samsung's ecosystem brings some good features to the table like the wireless text capability and a great seamless integration with Windows operating system via link to Windows. Still at the core of everything, they both are having Android 11, and that means they both are highly customizable to your liking. Now let's talk about camera. On paper, Xiaomi does bring a lot of these things similar to the S21 Ultra, especially the main camera lens which is 108 megapixel. There is no periscope zoom setup on this model. That's actually coming with the Mi 11 Pro, but the main camera is said to be the same one as the Mi 11 Pro, and in comparison with the S21 Ultra, they both bring really sharp images to the table, but Samsung almost every single time has better colors. I gotta give credit to Samsung for their amazing image processing. It definitely does bring a lot of those details in those harsh lighting conditions. Even with front camera, the difference is very noticeable. Now Mi 11 does have 8K video at 30 frames per second, which is something Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra cannot do at the moment. I also think that Mi 11 has a much better pro camera system, which allows you to take pro photos with full control in all lenses. So even with ultra wide angle lens, you can take pro photos. The 108 megapixel images out of Mi 11's camera is just really insane when it comes to detail. But even in this mode, Samsung brings out attractive colors, something that they weren't able to do last year. So I have to say, specs aren't everything when you really compare these phones, how they process images. I feel like Xiaomi can fix some of the softer side of things with some updates. Both phones can take macro photos. Mi 11 has a dedicated 5 megapixel macro lens. Samsung does the same thing using the ultra wide angle lens, does produce the same kind of result. Both phones' camera softwares are just filled with features like Mi 11 with its vlog mode and dual video and movie effects and tons of long exposure modes for you to try out if you're going to do some astrophotography. On the other hand, Samsung has its director's view mode, which takes videos from all lenses. So overall, Mi 11 is a great phone with its specs, especially when you compare it with the standard Galaxy S21. It is in some ways a Galaxy killer. In a lot of areas, it has very similar specs as Samsung's Beast S21 Ultra, which is crazy considering how much the price of the Mi 11 will be. We don't know the exact pricing of the global model, but it will be somewhere around the price of the Galaxy S21. So that's it for this comparison. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.